ribbon inside, and then you can put a safety pin in the end of the ribbon, fold it over, folding the end of the ribbon over, and thread it through like you would a waistband or any other kind of casing. But this just eliminates that step, and it keeps the ribbon nice and smooth so that you don't have to press it. I mean, some people aren't going to care about whether their ribbon is wrinkled or not, because it's going to get wrinkled when you start tying bows in it, but whatever. Okay, so now you can see that the ribbon is in the casing. One thing that I do to keep the ribbon from coming out of the casing is that I just sew a straight line back and forth in the center seam, like this. Needle down, forward, back, and you can end wherever you want. Whoops. I'm just going to end right in the middle there. See how I did that? Then when you pull the ribbon, if you have a really enthusiastic child who pulls the ribbon hard when they open, then, okay, this is not, these little thread ends are kind of poking out everywhere, aren't they? A little messy. Not sure what's going on underneath. Been having some bobbin issues. Anyway, so that keeps it from the ribbon pulling out. There we go. I'll show you what I mean. So if you pull the ribbon, it only gathers this side. It doesn't pull the ribbon from the other side. Now, all we have to do is fold this in half, right sides together. The printed side of the fabric is called the right side. This is called the wrong side of the fabric. So with the right sides together, these two raw edges together, this corner together, then you want to start. If you're a beginning seamstress, you can totally pin this part. It's great. If you're not a beginning seamstress and you just are comfortable holding the edges of the fabric, then you're fine to do that. Okay, you can start at either end. You can start here, or you could start at this opposite end and go over and up and end there. Doesn't matter. So I'm going to start right at the corner, and I'm going to come in after I've back stitched. This is the corner that gets the most use, so that's why I back stitched a couple times. Stitching right in here to the 1.5 centimeter mark. It's about a 1/2 inch approximately. You could always serge the size of your fabric if you really wanted a smooth seam on the inside, but this is not like a garment. You know, you're not sewing clothing. Okay, what's going on here, folks? Why is it stuck? Okay, let's take it out of that for a second. Put the needle back in. We're just rotating. Anyway, so of course you can make it as nice and clean and lovely on the inside as you want if you have a serger, but you don't have to, because it's not going to get a lot of wear. Voila. Your gift bag is almost done. Now you can, if you want, you can kind of clip this corner. I wouldn't get too close to that if I were you. And that just makes it have less bulk in the corner when you turn it right side out.
It's more pointy.
Yeah. Pointier corners are sometimes nice. Let's go back over to press. Pulling this through, you could also clip that corner if you wanted. But because there isn't any bulk from the seam right there, then okay, we're gonna make that corner a little pointier. You can do that. You have to be a little careful with scissors for obvious reasons. You don't want to poke a hole in your fabric, but if you want to have a pointier corner, you can do that. You could also use the edge of a plastic ruler.
Or a pencil.
Or a pencil. You have to be a little careful about the lead. I've done that before. Leave a nice dark mark.
A mechanical pencil.
But again, like, no one's holding up fabric gift bags going, why isn't that corner pointy? Really? Who cares, right? I don't. I have to find another tutorial for someone who's caring about pointy corners. Okay, so this is the very last part. We're gonna put this, this is just what I like to do. Cut this ribbon at an angle. Then you're going to bring it over here. You want a little piece of paper to be underneath your ribbon. Of course, you don't have to do this, but if you really want the ribbon to last a long time, you'll want to do this. This is called fray check. That's worn off. Oh, that's what I put the pin away. Keep a pin in the top so it doesn't dry out. Forgot to do that. And then if you don't do that, then this is what happens. It dries up. Okay, let's pretend that this liquid is coming out right now. I'm gonna have to poke it back through with a pin. Anyway, you put the liquid on and then leave it here to dry for a minute. And then after it's dry, ta-da! You have your cute little gift bag.
And you can tie the ends if you want.
And you can tie a nice little bow right there. What do you think, Lou?
Looks
Julia?
fantastic, Mom.
No, how do you feel about gift bags?
Oh,
And
love
really
them.
emotional right now.
Yeah, saves tons of fabric.
Time. Resources.
Yeah.
Saves money.
Wrapping.
Just makes birthdays slick, right?
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you.